last week on Discount Heroes.
Looks like it's clear, guys. Let's go.
I kicked the door where the handle would be.
All right, guys, we should be clear mostly to walk through this area. We just got to be careful in case there's accountants walking around.
So you actually open it as you see the sentinel going just past you.
Be really quiet. I think they're sound sensitive.
What?
A dart shoots out of this machine at you. You immediately fall asleep. If you want to move now, you're going to have to drag him.
Okay, I'll drag him. I whip out my trusty vault breaker gauntlet and unlock the door.
The whole thing shatters and the door opens up.
Anybody else notice we're magicless?
It's the rune. They're anti-magic.
You do see that there is some sort of much larger mechanical construct. Access card.
Stupid fucking machine! And I hit it with my warhammer. Alright, I opened it up if anybody else wants to take a shot.
All right, I think I got it, boys.
You are in the vault, but this alarm is now going off. The roof starts retracting open. You see a large Zeppelin-like flying machine hovering over.
Kyle's gonna scramble on top of the vault and start hooking up.
And you see movement as this large mechanical statuesque dragon shape in the front, and it starts to activate. We now have our three heroes hanging onto the safe as we see this large golden dragon tear out of the roof in pursuit.
Welcome to Discount
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We are a chaotic, character and story-driven real play podcast with a group of 4 friends today who've known each other for 18 plus years, and we would like to share with you the game that we know and love. I have 3 players with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Yo, what up? This is Tyler. I'm playing Kyle Gloomweaver.
This is Aaron, Aaron. And I'll be playing Akbas, the cleric, I think.
Who's also a door.
Solid start.
And this is Jared, playing the part of your favorite halfling rogue, Thrashley.
I couldn't tell if you were trying to get into the voice there or trying to remember what character you were playing.
Trying to remember.
All right, so for our question this week, I didn't prepare a question, but I think we all saw that coming.
Don't know why you put it that way then.
But I want to do something a little different, as in-game we are about to take flight in the Zeppelin. I wanted to give y'all a chance to customize it a little bit. So I have a list of some number of different upgrades that can be made to the ship, and I want each of you to pick one that would be put into place.
All right.
How exciting.
I'm going to go ahead and read what they are. This is also something that throughout the game you can use an inspiration to add an additional one of these in if you find you need it.
Damn, you put a lot of shit in here.
So we've got a few different options. We've got a steam release function, which will basically shoot out a jet of steam behind you, causing heavy obstruction and maybe dealing a little bit of damage to those behind you, but on a bad roll, maybe a little to you as well. Got a arc coil stabilizer that will reduce turbulence and make it easier to fly the ship, as well as give you advantage on concentration checks. A runic shield, which will give you some temporary hit points on a shield for your ship. Some alchemical bomb chutes, which is going to be explosives that you can toss out of the bottom or back of the ship. And each one will also roll on the wild magic table for another effect. We've got a balloon patcher, which is just a mechanical robot that will go around helping to keep your ship repaired. An engine boost, which will give you a quick burst of speed for 1 round. But on a bad roll, it will slow you down on the next one. A healing station, which will provide some health potions as well as some random potions. A clockwork rotary gun, which is basically a minigun mounted on the back. And an electric winch, which will allow you to freely move any cargo or things attached to the winch.
Well, I'm ready.
So y'all can each pick one of those, and why don't you let me know what you would like?
I would like the clockwork rotary gun, please.
All right. And this one is going to fire based on your sleight of hand skill.
Yup.
So you'll use that as your attack roll, and it's also got a special ability on it that recharges on a 5 or 6. So you get to roll at the beginning of each round if you want to use that multiple times.
Yeah, I'm be hitting that one.
Anybody else have any thoughts?
Trying to decide, because like at first I'm going to do like healing station, but then I know you're not going to let us die, so that's a waste.
These characters are absolutely not canon.
Oh, then I'll take the cannon.
They can die any moment.
But I will say you can use inspirations later on to add additional ones to the ship. So if you feel like you need something, you could say, you know, I'm going to use the inspiration to almost like flashback adding it.
All right, Akbas likes speed. He wants the engine boost. A short blast of speed that propels the ship forward by 100 feet.
All right. All right. Tyler, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the alchemical bomb shoot.
Okay. Perfect. Why don't, for one additional one, y'all can pick one more, but you'll all have to pick it. Agree on.
Well, this is never going to happen.
Well, or pick one together.
I would vote for the auto stitch balloon patcher, but I'd be okay with any of the others.
I like the auto stitch balloon patcher.
I don't like that one.
Yeah, we know.
Maybe electric winch.
Kyla, do you like that so I can say whether I like it or not, or how do you want to do this?
Do you like it?
Depends on if you do or not, really.
No, I don't like that one.
No, you. Oh, shame. I did like that one. Damn.
Tyler, what's your favorite?
Which one do you not really care for? I'm just kidding. No, just pick one. I don't care.
We'll take steam release.
Steam release it is.
Okay. Couple of maneuverability ones and a couple of weapons. Perfect. Great answers, everyone.
We did a.
See, it feels like a question now, doesn't it?
Kind of.
If I just say great answers, it's almost like I did it.
I mean, you did do it. You gave us all the answers.
And that's how it's done. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and begin our game. Last week, our intrepid heroes snuck out of the bathroom after their brilliant plan got them in the bank at night, snuck their way through the levels, got through a door that appeared to be a bomb, but turned out not to be, snuck past the guards, busted through a lock, managed to roll incredibly well when it counted, finally got through the last door as Akbas hit the locking mechanism, opening it up, allowing Thrashley to sneak in and use her thieves' tools to open it. At the end, we found our heroes attaching the large vault to the ship and beginning to rise up towards the Zeppelin as the Zeppelin takes flight, only to see the large mechanical dragon creature chasing them out of the building. So we find all three of you heroes mounted on top of this vault about 100 feet below the ship. And you have a little bit of time before this mechanical dragon creature is able to escape the building. So this Zeppelin is going to start quickly gaining height and slowly start moving forward. But I would like to know, what are the three of you doing? The vault's about 8 foot by 8 foot wide, so it's not a big platform.
I want to climb onto the balloon.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, I apologize, but everybody is going to get one inspiration at the start of this episode.
Yeah. That stacks on top of the one I already had, right?
It does stack, correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have about 100 feet of cable that is going above you. You want to climb that?
Yes.
Okay. And I will also say you do hear kind of a slow sound of a winch. You do feel that the vault is slowly being pulled up towards the ship, but it's pretty slow.
Like we would get there eventually, but...
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna climb.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity check.
Save?
No, it's just going to be a check unless... Actually, as much as I hate to say it, climbing up, it's probably going to be athletics.
Yeah, it's...
Whoa, hold on now.
But let's go dexterity or athletics. I think you could probably go either way there.
They're both +5, so... that's a 12.
Okay, so... what is your movement speed?
40 feet.
I'm going to say you're able to climb it, but you're moving at half your movement speed. But if you take the dash action, that'd be double. So you would be able to make it 40 feet up the cable.
If I dash,
If you dash. Otherwise, it's only 20.
I'll dash.
Okay, so you make it 40 feet up the cable, and Akbas and Thrashly.
How long is the cable total?
It's about 100 feet starting. You do know it is getting shorter at some sort of speed, but it's hard to tell exactly how much it's moving up.
So we're being winched in.
Yeah, but it feels like it's like maybe a hand crank. So,
I'm going to go ahead and climb too.
okay. So give me athletics or dexterity.
19.
Okay, 19, you're able to move your full speed.
Yeah, I would also like to dash. So that'll be 60 feet.
There's kind of 4 cables going up, one on each corner of this. So you grab a different cable and start scuttering up.
No, I'm going on the same one.
You scutter up the same cable, climbing right over Kyle as you go. Just like some sort of little squirrel monster.
Bringing it back.
Yeah, halflings can move through occupied spaces, so I just wanted to use that since I can.
Perfect. And you pass him, and you are appears to be about 30 or 40 feet from the ship now. Akbas?
Akbas, we're on top of the safe, right?
Correct.
Okay, Akbas, he wants to just move to the center of the safe, and he takes a kneel down on one knee, and he starts to pray. Dear Divine Order, please keep me safe on this quest to steal from the great king. It's all very like ancient-y, like Jared, what's the first form of music?
Like monastic chants?
Yeah, before that. Yeah, like monastic chants. It's like very chanty.
Gregorian? So like Gregorian chant?
Yeah, Gregorian chant. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, great order. And as he does, I cast Shield of Faith, which gives me +2 AC. And I was hoping you'd let me do a religion check.
Okay. Absolutely.
And maybe if I do well, to provide guidance to my companions. I have +3, 15 total.
Okay. So I
You want to give us guidance? You could cast guidance.
I just want the Divine Order to look over you particularly.
I like this idea of you kind of looking to protect your friends in this. Not so much. It appears like you're trying to protect your friends, not even necessarily yourself.
Correct.
Or I guess you did protect yourself with the Shield of Faith. So
But only so I can protect them better.
I'm going to grant a guidance to both of your companions so they can use a D4 on any check in the next 10 minutes.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
As you kind of see a bit of a glowing light appear in the sky. It's at night and the moon glows a little brighter, and you feel the presence of your faith in your God.
For some reason, I flinch, expecting pain.
It's just this warm glow.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Interesting.
All right. So as the Zeppelin has now gotten enough height, it is going to start pulling forward. So the whole vault kind of starts to lag behind it. The ropes kind of start pulling at an angle, but it's sturdy. And let me make a check.
Oh.
So this mechanical dragon rolls a nat 20. As soon as you kind of make it halfway up, it starts bursting through the ceiling. You can see it's coming right out of the same hole that y'all came through. It must have clawed its way back towards the center of the bank, and it is now about to take flight.
And this is the safe's like alarm mechanism, right? It was this dragon underneath, basically protecting it.
Correct. Yes. So what happened at the end of the last episode when the vault had been breached was all of the arcane defenses in the bank went out. Basically, all those walls, those magical barriers went out, and it appeared like the magic was siphoned into this creature, which is now taking flight. So you're not really sure if it's just a defense mechanism or if it's some sort of arcane dragon. You wouldn't know that for sure.
Okay.
But it is upset, and it appears to be chasing you. And you see it is making its way out through the roof, and we are all going to roll initiative now.
Okay. +0. 12.
19.
22.
All right, and fortunately, the creature only rolled a 9. So, Kyle, it is going to come to you at the top of the initiative order. The Zeppelin has started moving forward now, and this dragon is about, let's say, about 100 feet from the ship. So the chain went up 20 feet. So it's only about 20 feet from y'all.
Well, I'm 40 feet up the rope.
You're 40 feet up the rope. You have 40 feet more to go. If you'd like to keep climbing, you can re-roll your check.
I'm assuming it doesn't make any sense to me that I could do anything other than climb.
I don't know what character you're even playing, so it'd be hard for me to say.
It's a ranger, so like I would have to attack with a longbow while like hanging off my toes.
That sounds like exactly some ranger shit.
Yeah.
Just like hang on with your legs and take a shot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna climb.
Okay.
As boring as that is.
Yeah, roll your check. 15 or higher, and you can move your normal speed.
20.
20. Okay, so you're able to move your normal speed, which was 40 feet, right?
Yes.
Can he get around me?
Yes. If you can go over him, he can certainly go over you.
That's because I'm a halfling.
Yeah, you're small. He can grip it. He's got those lanky elf limbs. So you're able to quickly climb up and get to the edge of the ship. As you get to the top of the ship, you see the ship is about, let's say, about 100 feet long total. It's a Zeppelin-style ship, so it's got this large balloon overhead with a big, large ship's deck that runs all the way along it on the bottom, which I guess is a little different than a normal Zeppelin, but it's fantasy. You see large engines on the side that are now ejecting this just massive amount of arcane hum. And as it's propulsing the ship forward, you see, roll me a D8.
That one.
Okay, so you see 4 people or 4 crew members on board of this ship running around. You see Knife Mograine at the helm, steering wheel driving it forward, and then you see 3 other members kind of running around. Maybe one of them comes over to help lift you up onto the ship.
Gotcha.
You also see that there is a mounted gun on the back, as well as these kind of metal pipes that go off of the back of the ship and down through the bottom. And you have these glass orbs full of different kinds of liquid, different potions and things that appear to be able to be dropped through them.
Okay. Do I get an action, or is my action just to get onto the ship?
That was just going to be your movement, so you still have an action.
I feel like I shouldn't drop the bombs or anything until they get up here. I'm just gonna take a pot shot at this fucking dragon.
Okay.
I have a plus 12 to hit. 25.
Okay, you fire down on this dragon that's coming out of the building, and you see as your arrow kind of slips between the plates of this kind of armored exterior that it has, and it definitely seems to hit some mechanical pieces on the inside. Roll your damage.
Alright, so it does 1d8 plus 6. And then there's a thing, Dread Ambusher. Bonus 10 feet on initiative, and an extra 1d8 damage on first round.
Okay, nice.
2d8 plus 6. I can technically attack twice. Do you want me to roll them both and then roll all the damage?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, 21.
21 is also going to hit.
Okay, so it'll be 3d8 plus 6.
Is it plus 6 on each attack or just on the one?
I would only think it's on one, right?
You know, that modifier should add to each attack.
Okay, it doesn't add to the extra, so it's... I only get the extra d8 on the first round.
Correct.
What's 17 plus 12?
29.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you fire 2 arrows down, and you hear kind of these loud cracks of gears as the arrows seem to slip inside and kind of get clogged in there for a moment. You see it kind of jerks in reaction, and you definitely feel like you hit something in there.
And then on this bow, it slows the target by 10 feet. I don't know how much that will affect him.
Okay, no, that's good to know. All right, and Thrashley, we are to you.
I'm gonna climb up the rest of the way. How far was I again now? After I climbed 60 and it approached 20.
It moved 20 feet, so you're only 20 feet away.
Okay, I want to climb up and get on the ship, and I just looking over this character sheet. I have something called second story work, which lets me climb at regular speed in general.
Okay, there you go. So you don't even have to roll. You are able to, just with your movement, get to the top of the ship and get on board.
All right, and I'm looking for that their chain gun.
Okay, you run over to, you see it is like a gold-plated, you see this round, coiled, just ammo string kind of coming off of it with these bright gold-looking bolts, or bullets, more or less, and you are able to take it up and fire. So this is going to be, you're going to use your sleight of hand to roll this as you feed the bullets in and quickly aim and let fire on. So this has two options. You can do 2d10 damage just as a regular hit, or you can use its special ability, which is going to make a dex saving throw or take 7d8 piercing damage and have disadvantage on any attack rolls it makes until the start of its next turn.
Well, we're going to use that one then, obviously.
Okay, and the way that's going to work is the gun might overheat. So at the beginning of each of your turns, you're going to roll a d6. On a 5 or a 6, you're able to reuse that ability. But if it's not, then it's too hot to use.
Okay, and also I'd like to use steady aim, where I use up my bonus action to give me advantage on the attack.
Okay, so you don't actually have to roll an attack roll for that. It's just going to be a saving throw.
Oh, all right, cool. So I just do it.
You just do it, yes. You're basically just unloading it.
All right, sweet. Blast them.
So this is going to be a dex save for the dragon, and that is, I believe that's a 14, which is not going to do it.
Sweet.
So he is going to take the full 7d8 damage.
That's going to be a total of 31 damage.
Very nice. All right. So you can kind of see these bullets that are raining down on this creature. Once again, it's going inside the plates. You hear the kind of mechanical gears that you can kind of start to see now as this moves inside each shoulder blade as it's going through, and the wings as they open up. It's just this fully mechanical geared beast. And you see the bullets digging in and chipping away chunks of metal, as well as just the amount of time it takes. It's extremely distracting, and this dragon is going to have disadvantage on any attack roll it makes this round. Very nice move.
Hell yeah.
I really gave him a thrashling.
Good one, Thrashly.
And we are to Akbas.
All right, so I feel like he finishes his first prayer, and he was kneeled and his eyes closed. He takes a quick peek and sees what Thrashly and Kyle went through, and immediately leans down into another prayer.
Okay.
And as he's praying, he starts casting Summon Celestial.
Ooh.
Oh, great orator, please send me some help. I'm going to cast it as 6th level.
Oh, geez.
One above what it's a 5th level spell. So I call forth the celestial spirit. It manifests an angelic form next to me. The corporeal form, I can choose Avenger or Defender. My choice determines the creature's attack and stat block.
Okay.
It's an ally to me and my companions.
Okay. Can this creature fly?
It can. It's got a fly of 40 feet.
Perfect.
So I'm a cleric. Can I use Channel Divinity? Is that a bonus action?
What are you trying to do?
I was just going to heal.
If you have a channel divinity for something like that, then just roll with it. But we'll roll with it as bonus action.
Okay. It's a bonus action. I think Kyle is closest to me. So I reach out to him with a healing word, and he heals 2d8 plus 5.
Nice.
Thank you kindly.
Very nice.
You want to roll that?
Yeah, I went to Kyle.
Oh, my bad.
It's like you could tell immediately.
I forgot my name was Kyle. Or wasn't Kyle.
I forgot. Why would your name be Kyle?
I didn't say it made sense.
And the angel does go directly after me.
Okay.
So they're going to cast Radiant Bow. It's a ranged weapon attack.
Okay.
I rolled a 5 plus 7. 12.
12 does not hit, unfortunately. So you see the arrow fires, but as this creature's kind of jerking and twisting, it catches right in the middle of one of the golden plates that covers his chest, and it does not seem to pierce it. But you do have your guardian next to you.
Oh, wait. Does 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay.
You do feel that the crate lifts up another 20 feet closer to the ship, so you're now 60 feet away from the ship. And it is now the dragon's turn. So he is going to come bursting out of the building. And the first thing he's going to do is he's going to make a claw attack at the crate with Akbas on it. So that is going to be a... does an 18 hit you, Akbas?
I have 18 AC right now.
Okay, so is that with your +2?
That's with the +2, yeah. I'm 16 +2.
Okay. So he does connect on a hit against you, and that is going to deal 19 slashing damage.
I should have prayed harder.
You're so close. So you get hit with this claw, and the whole crate kind of starts rocking back and forth. Fortunately, you kept your feet on the ground of it, so you're in a solid position that you're able to hang on. As it comes up, it can't quite make it all the way to the ship because he is slowed down. But he is going to continue to fly past you as he flies up closer to the ship. He's about 20 feet away from it now. And that is going to be the end of his turn, and we are going to roll to Kyle.
Where do these tubes lead? Like, are they obviously going to hit the crate if I drop stuff right now?
There's two different sets. There's one set that drops down below the ship, and then there's some that drop behind the ship. And because you're flying in a straight line, anything that comes out the back isn't going to fall straight down.
Okay, is he behind us or is he straight below us? Because in my mind, he's like coming straight up.
Yeah, he's coming up towards the back of the ship. So a little bit of both. If you wanted to use that, you would absolutely be able to.
Okay, and I could just drop one?
Alchemical bomb shoots. You can drop as many attacks as you can make.
Okay, so I'll drop 2.
There's going to be a roll to hit on those, though.
What mod do I roll that with?
I would just roll with the same mod you're rolling with for your arrows.
So plus 12. This is a ranged attack. Does this have a chance to hit the crate and hit Akbas?
No, if you're aiming at the dragon, you're not going to hit the crate.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you not want it.
Maybe.
So 17 and 24.
Okay, so 17 does miss, but a 24 hits.
Can I use my D4?
Yeah. Nice.
You could try. You don't know if it'll work, but you could try.
4, so 21.
21 does hit.
Yeah.
As you grab these two glass vials, you drop both of them down in the chutes, and the first one rolls off and just flies right into the face of the dragon, shattering, and the second one just misses. And then you see a gust of wind and a kind of glow of light from the sky again, blows it and kind of changes the course as it smashes against the chest of this dragon.
Oh, that's cool.
So roll
8d6.
8d6 damage.
I don't know if it matters, but I'm going to do 1 fire and 1 acid.
Okay.
29 damage.
Oof.
Again.
Nice.
Big rolls. Very nice. And now we are going to roll 2 times on the wild magic table to see if these have any effects. Some are just not going to have effects, and some will.
Which is exactly why I took it. 60 and a 72.
Okay. The first one doesn't seem to have any effect on it. The second one you see as it kind of chars into the armor, and it looks like on the next attack this creature is going to take double damage from whatever hits it. It's kind of created a weak point on it.
Gotcha.
So you see the corrosive acid kind of really damages heavily one of the plates, exposing a prime target.
Gotcha.
And if that's the end of your turn, we're going to go to Thrashley.
Yeah.
All right. So first I roll a d6 to see if it recharges right.
Yes. On a 5 or a 6, it will.
It will not recharge.
Okay.
So instead, I'm going to take a regular shot with the Gatling gun. Again, I'm going to use my steady aim, do this one shot with advantage.
Perfect. And I believe you can actually add your sneak attack damage to any roll you have advantage with.
If it's ranged or a finesse weapon with advantage, yes, I was going to bring that up once I hit.
There you go.
That's going to be a 28.
28 definitely hits.
All right, so what's the regular damage again?
2d10. No modifier, just 2d10.
2d10 plus 5d6.
Very nice.
Total of 30 damage.
Right, and you actually hit that weak spot in the armor, so you actually deal double damage.
Jesus.
Oh!
So you see as this blast of this bullet just absolutely rips through part of this, and you see several pieces of kind of machinery, cogs and gears falling out of the chest piece, kind of falling to the ground. And you hear this loud mechanical roar as it does continue, but you can see that shot did quite a bit of damage.
As she's just with this Gatling gun, Thrashley's just yelling, I was made for this!
All right. It is fitting. And we are now going to be up to Akbas.
All right. How close are we to the ship now?
So you are 60 feet away.
Okay.
Actually, it's going to you're 40 feet away this round.
Okay. Akbas wants to walk towards the edge of the crate or the edge of the safe, facing the dragon, and concentrates his power to cast Radiance of the Dawn.
Ooh.
So he thinks of the Divinity's order and focuses in on their peace and humbleness and willingness to help, and uses that to cause pain and terror and uncomfortableness. And they have to make a con save.
Okay.
Beat 17.
That is a 20.
That'll beat. So he'll take half of 2d10 plus 4.
Okay.
So he takes half of 13.
So you still see as that damage hits him in the chest, and it still does seem to affect him, although not quite as much with the heavy plating that's kind of in front of you.
Right. And I'll start climbing towards the ship. And as I do, I shout to my angelic figure, blow his fucking head off!
All right.
And the angel draws back another arrow and aims for the creature's head. Rolls a 12. Blast!
Doesn't quite hit. It appears just a little too... You're kind of right in front of the chest plate. It aims for the head. It just has a bad shot, and the arrow sails wide.
I think the angel's too nice.
And then, did you say you started climbing?
I did.
Okay. Do roll a either athletics or dexterity check.
21.
Or you're able to move double speed, so you make it to the top of the ship.
Excellent.
So as you hop on board, you see this where you've got Knife Mograine driving the ship, and you've got two of these boat hands are cranking up this large winch to help bring the crate into the ship. And then you see one who is just kind of up by Knife, helping try to guide this ship through this absolute fucking tragedy. And now it is the dragon's turn. So you see as Dragon is now caught up to the ship. He is flying kind of right behind the edge, which we have both Thrashley and Kyle on the back of the ship as they're kind of using this machinery and these weapons that are there. It is going to once again swipe at the line that is holding the chest.
As it does, Akbas sees him raise his warding hand to cast Improved Warding Flare. And it's a reaction to give attack disadvantage.
Nice.
And the target would gain temporary HP. Does this count as an attack? Possibly not.
I mean, it's definitely an attack. It's not an attack at you. He's trying to basically just break that cable.
Right. And I wanted to stop that.
Okay. As you kind of throw your hand up and you've got this kind of holy light that shines out from it, you see kind of a glint in the dragon's eyes as it gets distracted, and it completely misses the cable as it swipes at this safe.
It looks like holy light, but he actually just had a hand mirror. He was getting the sun in his eyes.
Exactly.
That was it. And I said, please, no! Stop!
And it appears that the gods have answered your prayers, because it does not hit this case. It is now going to take a swipe at the top of the ship with its tail. So it kind of quickly almost somersaults through the air as it flings its tail down on the ship, and it is going to make an attack roll against both Thrashley and Kyle.
Yeah, thought that might be the case.
Is this something we will save against?
It is not. It's going to be an individual attack roll against both. And it's going to roll twice. So first against Brashley, it is going to be another nat 1.
Wow.
As it completely whiffs over you. You're just not that tall.
Woo!
And it swings right over the top. And against Kyle, it rolls a 26.
That is just enough.
It just barely hits, huh?
Barely enough.
Barely clipped him.
Wow. That is going to be 25 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
And you need to make a strength saving throw.
Are you trying to kill Kyle?
Look, it's the dice tell a story.
21.
Okay, you do succeed on the strength saving throw, so you are not pushed back towards the edge of the ship.
Well, that's a good thing.
You are able to brace yourself. And that is going to be the end of the dragon's turn, but it is right in your face now. So we are back to you, Kyle. And you also, just so you do have more options, you can use any inspirations if you want to add things to the ship, or if you want to try to take over flying the ship, or you can interact with the ship in different ways as well.
You could shoot an arrow straight up, and maybe it'll hit the dragon next round.
That's a good call.
Yeah, you could do that.
I'm going to be.
I'm going to use Hunter's Mark on it.
All right.
It's just a bonus action. I meant to do it the very first round.
Before you take your turn, I apologize. I missed something.
This is going to hurt again.
No, well, not necessarily. At the beginning of the round, you do hear Knife Mograine from the wheel. Hey guys, we got to get this thing off our tail. We got some lightning in the way. And you look out, and in this massive mechanical city, you see that there's just kind of arcs of electricity that kind of crackle from rooftop to rooftop. They have these big, like, Tesla coils, and it appears that this energy is just kind of jumping around the city. If you don't get higher or you're not able to maneuver, that is going to become an issue. So it's not something you necessarily have to do right now, but you are flying in this height that does have this electricity arcing around.
Since the dragon's like right on top of us, he's right behind us technically, right?
He's right behind you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull the steam release.
Okay.
Nice. Good call.
What does that do?
Gives him disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
Unless I roll a 5 or less.
Release a large amount of steam inside the engine of the ship, causing a fog cloud behind you. This will create difficult vision, causing disadvantage on attack rolls made. Roll a d20 on a 5 or less. This hot steam damages creatures on top of the ship as well for 2d6. So it's going to work no matter what.
It's just if I hurt everybody or not.
It just if you get a little bit of this steam on the deck of the ship.
That's 12.
12. Okay, so you are good. You run up towards the wheel, and you pull this large lever, and you see kind of where the back of the ship is. These panels open, and you can just hear this loud humming of mechanical and arcane engines inside as a huge cloud of steam starts barreling out of the back of the ship, kind of right in the face of this dragon. Okay.
And then I'm going to move closer to the wheel.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get pretty close to it.
I'm assuming I don't take a opportunity attack.
You do not, no.
Okay.
All right, and we are to Thrashley.
All right. Keep on keeping on. Let me do that D6 roll. 2, so I don't get it back.
Okay,
But I can still take a regular shot at him.
definitely.
Once again, I'm going to take advantage. 24.
24 hits.
Right. 2d10 plus 5d6. Another 23 damage.
23 damage. All right. As these bullets continue piercing into the creature, you're now starting to see some of these metal plates just kind of falling off that are covering some of the more inside areas. And you just kind of hear almost a louder whirring. You can hear some of the mechanical parts of machines. You're definitely chipping away at it. And you see, as you kind of hit it and some of the pieces fall off, you see this creature kind of roars loudly, which almost sounds like this like static of machines mixed with the grinding of gears. It's really an unnatural sound. And as you do, you see there's 6 large spikes on the back of this creature kind of extend out a little bit further that run down what you would consider the spine as it makes this large roar. And we are to Akbas.
All right, so I've just climbed up onto the ship.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Radiance of the Dawn. And then as I summon my religious energy, I focus it into my palms and shoot a radiant beam towards the dragon. The con save.
Okay. Con save has a +6, I believe. That is a 21.
That will save. So I'll have 9 + 4, so half of 13 again.
Okay.
And then I want to use my movement to hide, to take a defensive position,
Okay.
maybe behind the mast or some crates or something like that.
So by defensive position, you mean a position where you cannot be seen by this creature.
That's the idea.
Okay. You can head more towards the center of the ship. Yeah, I mean, you can roll me a stealth check if you'd like.
Oh, I would like that. It's a nat 1 stealth check.
Wow.
It's +0, nat 1.
It's that dang armor again. You are running and you're so jiggling.
I've got to get some leather armor.
The shield, the metal chain,
Use your inspiration.
Now let's see what happens.
and you just find yourself standing truly right in the middle of the ship. Like,
There's a beacon. I'm just glowing.
there's nowhere to hide here. You went to the worst possible spot.
Yeah, that looks so super tasty.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. When I yell to the angel, I was like, please save me! Do something! So, I'm looking at this angel's attack, and so under its actions, it says multi-attack. The Celestial makes a number of attacks equal to half the spell's level, rounded down.
Mm-hmm.
And then it shows the 2 attacks it can do, one for Avenger and one for Defender. So does that mean every time I can make 3 attacks?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a level 6 spell, dog.
Yeah, I messed up the first 2 times. But this time, that bitch is firing 3 arrows at the dragon.
It's got to do better than it's done before.
Do I attack 3 different times, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, 3 attack rolls.
So 19, 13, and 20, and 20.
Okay, one of the arrows hits.
Just one?
Just one.
Take 1d10 +2 plus the spell's radiant.
That's a good spell.
A 3 +2 is 5 plus the radiant.
11. Okay, you see, it hits, and it does. It once again continues to kind of chip off different parts of the metal. Not quite as effective as some attacks, but it's definitely effective. And that's the end of your turn?
That is. Yep.
Okay. You hear this kind of loud hissing as kind of steam inside of the body of this dragon is kind of building up almost like a teapot, and suddenly the 6 spikes on its back all shoot out in rapid succession, and they are going to fire towards the ship. Fortunately, they have disadvantage on each
I was just about to ask.
because of the steam. So against Kyle, oh, well, a nat 20 and a 19, so at least it wasn't a nat 20.
Did you imagine that it hits?
Thrashley, that's going to be a...
You didn't even ask me what my AC was.
I didn't ask you, sorry. Does a 31 hit you, Kyle?
It does, yeah.
Okay. Thrashley, 22. No, I'm sorry, 20.
20. Yeah, that hits.
Akbas, that's only a 14 or a 12 against you.
Does not hit.
This is a straight up attack again.
Straight up attack. A 16 against your angel.
So 17 AC for the Guardian.
A 24 against Knife Mograine. So you and the angel are perfectly safe. Everyone else is not.
I told you guys to pray.
And that is going to deal 17 bludgeoning damage. Or, slashing damage as this sharp, large spike kind of drives into you. You see Knife Mograine gets knocked off of the wheel of the ship. And you see one of these pierces through the balloon on the top. And it is now starting to leak a little bit of air. It's not like blown up, but there is a slice going through. And that is the end of the dragon's turn. You feel yourself starting to lose a little bit of altitude. You are now heading into these electrical arcs that are firing off the buildings, and you are now at risk of them because you were not able to gain any additional height to get away from this dragon.
Let me ask you this. Can I use one of my ship's abilities now? Out of turn, or is it like a bonus action on my turn?
Which ability are you looking for?
I want to speed away a little bit, get a little distance using the thrusters.
I would consider that one a reaction if I didn't put it in.
Well, I want to react then.
Okay.
Thrust away.
Okay. So you kind of run up and hit the thruster as Knife kind of gets knocked from the wheel of the ship.
Yeah, because I didn't get hit.
Correct. You were safe. There might be something to that divine magic. You and the angel, totally fine. And
Point.
you see as these engines kind of power up to an extra level, and you kind of launch forward about 60 feet away from this dragon, giving you quite a bit of a gap from it.
Dragon.
I do need you to roll a d20 under a 5, and the engine is going to overheat and slow on the next turn, but above a 15, and it's going to shoot out a cone of fire that's going to damage the dragon.
A 2.
Okay, so you do get a burst of speed, and you do get some distance away, but you do hear kind of this humming sound coming from the engines. It may have worked them a little bit too hard, and it appears like it's going to be a little bit slower going forward. But as of right now, you do have some distance, and that does put you out of range. You're able to get a little bit higher and get away from this electricity that is arcing off of these buildings.
On Fork's turn, what has he been doing? He's using his whole turn to pilot?
He's just been piloting the ship, correct.
Okay.
I am going to make just the dragon now, because y'all were able to get above it, is going to make a dexterity saving throw to see if he is hit by this electricity that is arcing. So that was a very good time to use that.
Nicely done, sir.
And that is not going to save. So he is going to take 12 lightning damage. You see as one of these bolts of electricity is kind of arcing towards the ship. Akbas quickly speeds it forward. You jump ahead, and it hits this dragon right in the face.
Excellent.
All right. And Kyle, it is to you.
Well, I was going to initially grab the wheel and try to get us some more altitude, but it sounds like he kind of already did it.
Yes.
So I'm good on that.
If one of y'all wants to take the wheel, you can, or we can just have one of the extra crew members on board grab it.
I'll just let him fly it.
Jesus, take the wheel.
If I use an inspiration to pick one of these, do I have to use it right now?
No.
And is it an action to get another one in?
No, this is just going to be like you, kind of like from the heist. You can call back and say, before we did the heist, we prepared this on the ship as well.
Okay. After he gets hit with the missiles, Kyle's going to say, thank God we installed that runic shield projector with this button right here. Totally going to come in handy in a minute.
And that's a reaction as well. So you can use that at any time.
Okay. I'm just going to drop 2 more bombs in the chutes.
Okay. Roll attack rolls.
Oh my God. 20 and a nat 1.
Okay, the 20 hits, the nat 1 doesn't.
Okay. So 4d6.
It almost blows up in your hand. But then it rolls out the chute and blows up behind you.
Thank God. So damn, 19.
19 damage?
Yeah.
Whew.
Rolled hot. And then a 24 on the magic table.
All right. So you see as the armor plating of the dragon turns a vibrant shade of blue, but you cannot tell if it has had any effect beyond that. But you now have this large blue glistening dragon behind you.
It's blue as the grass.
No, the grass is bright green in this world.
Damn it!
All right, Thrashley, you're up.
Alrighty. Sorry, guys. He just gave me the perfect thing for Thrashley, so I'm just going to keep using it.
That's fine.
Roll that beautiful bean footage with a d6, and it's another 2, so no, I just take another attack at him.
Fire away.
With advantage again. 31.
That hits, if you can believe that.
I thought it might. 26 more damage.
26. Wow, okay.
I love this Gatling gun.
The thing is ridiculous. All right, let me do some math real quick here.
I like to imagine it's just a little too big for Thrashley to really use it, so she's just kind of balancing on, while holding it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, your feet are not even touching the ground.
Wobbling when she needs to move. Yeah.
That's adorable.
I thought so.
You see part of the jaw of this creature just falls off. You are now seeing parts of it. One of the arms, the claws, is just ripped from the joint, falling to the ground. It is still in pursuit, but it appears to be barely hanging in the sky.
Also, I feel like this is important enough to bring up. You guys remember when we were climbing those chains and I climbed past Kyle?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing a skirt instead of a skirt, you see? You see how important that was later? It came in handy.
That was actually very important. All right, Akbas, you are up.
All right. Akbas decides to run over to Thrashley. Says, despite our rough start, I'm kind of growing fond of you. And as he reaches out, he touches her shoulder and casts Death Ward. So at any point, Thrashley would go to 0 hit points. She instead goes to 1.
Ooh.
Thank you. It's still never going to happen.
I mean, come on, one time, like, I saved your life. I mean, praise thee. And then I yell to my angel, please hit more than one time. And they roll a 19, a 22, or 21, and a 17.
That's one hit. It's got an AC of 20, and you keep rolling 19s.
Jesus.
So 8 plus 12 plus 5, 17 damage.
17 damage. Where do you shoot him now that he can't? He has like half a face left. You've been telling him to shoot him in the face.
Right in his throat.
In the throat.
Yeah.
All right. You see as this creature gets hit right in the throat, you see steam just starts kind of spewing out the side of it. It starts kind of wobbling in the air a bit. It's still flying towards you. It is gaining a bit of ground as your speed has slowed a little bit. But as it flies towards you, you see it opens. Well, it doesn't open its mouth, I guess, because half its jaw has fallen off. It kind of roars this mechanical roar again, and you see it. Steam starts building up in the mouth, and you see a glow of fire that's kind of coming out from the neck hole of this creature. And as it goes to cast this fire breath, it gets to the neck, which is now kind of crunched in from this arrow. And you see as the entire thing just explodes into a shatter of kind of golden plates and sparks. But it is a very, very large explosion.
Whoa! Did y'all see that?
I hit the button.
Okay. What was it?
It says grants the Zeppelin temporary shield with HP equal to 10 times 2d4.
Okay, roll it.
10 times 2d4. 40.
Okay, so you see as you press this, these kind of magical barrier quickly forms around the ship. As you see this kind of billow of fire start to plume out in this explosion, nobody's actually at the ship. Nobody's driving it.
I think I was, right?
I think you're right there. So I'm going to let you make... We've always done it with intelligence for driving. So an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, this is a whole different timeline, though. Who knows how people drive in this one?
I have -1.
Oh.
I am a religious man, and I rolled a 9. 9 minus 1.
Okay, so you are not able to quite maneuver out of the way of this blast. Now, you have the shield, which was a very good use.
I didn't know if that helped us or just the ship.
So it's going to cover everything, at least to start.
Okay.
So it is going to deal 37 fire damage. So as this kind of wave of fire launches out of the ship, you see that shield just completely soaks it up and absorbs it. And it's just kind of faintly glimmering. And then you see a large amount of golden shards that come through. And now everybody's going to have to make a dexterity saving.
That one.
Oh no.
it's beautiful. You just watch it as it comes.
Wow.
26.
26 is going to pass, just barely, but Akbas dex save.
Damn, so I straight up just stand there and watch it. Fuck me, huh?
Pretty much.
I got a nat 1 deck save.
Oh no.
Both of y'all just enjoy as you are showered with sparks of, or shards of gold for 30 damage.
Ooh!
3 of it is caught up in the shield, so 27 damage. Thrashley, you would take half of that, which then I think you can half again.
Actually, I have evasion, so area effects, I either take half or no damage, so I take no damage.
Oh, there you go.
That's why I kept asking before if things were direct attacks.
Ah, yes. And you see as the balloon is now pretty shredded, as the ship quickly begins heading towards the ground. Kind of on the outskirts of town, but you see the husk of this golden dragon falls from the sky, crashing into the ground below. Fortunately, just outside of the city. And you see as your ship is falling into this beautiful land that has 3 trees in it, the most heavily wooded part of town. We are no longer in initiative, but the ship is going to crash.
I'm trying to think of what to do. Can I drop the safe?
You can.
Oh, we need it.
Might make us float.
But if we lose it,
The balloon above you is losing its air.
didn't we have a way to repair the balloon?
Didn't we get the balloon repair bot?
We got the balloon repair thing, didn't we?
No, I pulled at the last second. I chose the smoke.
Hey, no, I used my inspiration to get the auto-stitch balloon patcher.
Oh,
I didn't care that you guys didn't want it.
that was your inspiration, yeah.
Okay, this was something you requested before.
Yep, so it's always been there.
So this is something that typically just heals a little bit each round. It heals 2d10 of damage per round. So go ahead and roll 2d10. You see this kind of mechanical spider quickly crawling over the canvas as it goes from tear to tear. Kind of has this adhesive that it's trying to stitch it back up with.
13 on the dice.
13, that's good. You feel as if your descent starts to slow. But there is still a pretty large amount of air leaking out of this balloon. And you still are on your way down.
Can I try to blow the balloon back up or something?
How?
Use a magical spell.
I don't think that would work.
Use one of your magical spells.
Yeah.
It's got air going into it. It's just ripped.
I cast Divine Intervention.
Okay.
Okay, now see, that's something.
What is that?
Employing your deity's aid requires you to use your action. Describe the assistance you seek, the roll percentile dice, and roll percentile dice. You roll a number equal to or lower than your cleric level, your deity intervenes.
Oof.
The DM chooses the nature of intervention. So I dropped to my knees immediately. Oh, divine order, I've been your humble servant. Please fill my balloon with your sacred breath.
Okay, so you have to roll a D100 and get a 10 or less, right?
What it sounds like to me, yes.
Okay.
First off, I am going to give you advantage on this roll. You've been praying all day. You've felt the warmth.
I've needed it, baby. I've been rolling low, too. I've been rolling low.
So you need a 10 or lower.
All right. First D100 coming up. Rolling one at a time. The first one is a
Damn it.
29.
Oh,
All right, we got another shot.
Start to sparkle, and I pray harder. I really dig in. I'm believing. and I let out an 88, the year I was born. God damn it.
Oh,
Damn it.
It's really fucking hard work.
Could I roll? Could I get an advantage? A third roll.
what do you mean get an advantage?
Just give me a third roll.
You know what? Here, I'm going to tell you what.
I use my inspiration. I use my inspiration to get one extra roll.
Yep. You do have an inspiration.
I do. Okay.
Or actually, you have 3 inspirations, I believe.
I do. All right, we're rolling 3 right here. Here it comes. I'm rolling 3 D100s at once. One needs to be lower than a 10. A 10 or lower. And we got a 9! Yes! A 37, a 72, and a 9.
Hell yeah.
That's just crazy.
Wow. Okay, I've never seen this work. So as you kneel down and pray and beg your God for help in this moment,
Please help me.
we see this Zeppelin, which is kind of flaming out the back from the engines that have overheated, crashing towards the ground through these tears in the balloon. And this golden light that's been shining through the skies kind of brightens up once again. And you see the clouds actually reach down from the sky and surround the Zeppelin as it's falling. And you feel it slowly start to slow down, and you see that the clouds are actually being sucked into the tears of the Zeppelin. You see that the cloth is now filling back up with the clouds from the skies as this mechanical spider creature then comes behind and patches the holes up. You feel that you have stopped falling, and when the clouds dissipate, finally, you see yourself hovering about 10 feet from the ground in a small pasture with 3 beautiful trees as the ship suddenly lands down on the grass.
Are we fucking alive? Are we alive? Are we alive?
Kyle immediately goes and hides behind one of the trees.
We did it!
Where's Kyle? Kyle!
They'll never find me here.
Ashley! Oh, thank God. Thank all the gods.
We did it!
We did it. They did it for us.
And now that Kyle's gone, we get his share.
And share what? We're doing this for a single piece of item. We're doing this for a single item.
Yeah, we were only going to take one.
Yes, of course. We're not thieves.
You see Knife Mograine kind of sits up after knocking her head against the ground. She goes, no, we're taking everything that's in there. We are actually thieves. We have a gang here.
Well, I thought this was
But y'all can have some too.
the means to an end. We're trying to stop an evil overlord from controlling minds.
We definitely know y'all did. That was amazing. But we also got a bunch of his stuff.
It's not ours, though. Right? We should...
But he stole it from the people. We're gonna redistribute it.
Are we? Are we?
To ourselves, yeah.
Well... What?
You are heroes of this town. You've saved everybody.
I do like being a hero.
Yeah, Robin Hood!
President Tinker Torque will no longer contains the abilities to control us.
I feel good. I feel good.
Yay,
You should.
we won!
We did good.
We did it.
Okay. I'm happy.
All right, where do our heroes ride off into the sunset?
So as the camera pans out and we see our heroes celebrating on the ship, this golden deck, opening the vault, pulling out just hordes of treasure, gold coins, cups, magic items. They never have felt more equipped to finish their mission, to shut off the final font, to save the world. They move on. They take out President Tinker Torque the following day, gain the crowns that are needed, move on to the Shadow King, where they encounter some of the most devious creations once created by a wizard Nax that just completely outsmarts each one of them. It's like this genius wizard
Oh
has
my fucking god. Shut your fucking mouth.
You mother. Come on.
been steps ahead of anybody who could dare.
Such a piece of
How
shit.
did you get that in there?
I don't know what you're talking about. That happened in the cycles. You all died every time. That's not my fault.
True.
Damn, Nax.
And we see our heroes cycle after cycle, perishing once again to the genius of Nax, the brilliant wizard
Yeah.
of history.
Fuck you.
How did he get us this cycle? Can we at least get that?
It was the big mechanical statue that you had to feel convicted to kill.
Ah, that makes sense.
Y'all were just not convicted this round.
That makes sense to me.
Nobody really knew what they were doing, and if we do another episode with Thrashley's voice, Chris is going to stop listening, so we just can't get into that.
Did he say that?
He hates it.
He didn't say it, but he didn't not say it. And that is where we wrap up on this adventure of the heist at the Golden Horde. I enjoyed this short little break. It was quite fun getting to run a game for y'all, and I appreciate y'all working with me through this. I believe we should be moving back to the main campaign pretty soon as we finish up in the finale.
Yeah, thanks for DMing. It was fun.
That was a good time, man.
Great job. Very fun.
Can we get a Gregorian religious chant?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Come again. No, come on. I can't do this.
Amen.
Jared, you do it for me, please.
Why do I have to do it?
We all know you can do it good.
That's true.
You're just saying that so I'll do it, and it's working, you beautiful bastard.
It's the truth. You'll nail it.
Thank you for listening to Discount Heroes. Come back here every Thursday. You can talk to us on the Discord or other miscellaneous multimedia. But really, just check the Discord. You can't really find us anywhere else. But again, come back Thursdays and listen on your favorite podcasting platform. Thank you once again for listening to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are guaranteed.
I think I could have done better, actually.
Amen.
Dude, that put me right back in a Catholic church. Oh my God.
You're welcome. Hey, wait, Matt, before we stop our recording, I have to ask you something so that you can put it after all the stuff.
Uh-oh.
You said that Knife, she got up after she bumped her head to talk to us about, what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean that Knife Mograine woke up with a nice migraine?
Oh, come on.
Does it mean that, Matt?
Oh no.
Does it mean that, Matt?
Come on, does it mean it?
Oh no, I've been trapped. We have to delete all these
That
episodes.
was a little much. Yeah, I'm deleting mine.
Delete it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.